Hello and welcome back. As always, my name is Laser and today we got another build video, this time for Frost. I just leveled him up and Forma hit and then kind of leveled him up again. So yeah, this build will kind of require a Forma if you want to get the most out of it. And it's kind of a mage, kind of a damage dealer, but he's more about buffing the party through a very specific augment. And those of you that played Frost before probably know what I'm talking about already. So let's check out the build really quickly. So first of all, I got a 74 capacity on my mods. Why is that? If you go into actions, you will see that I have upgraded. Forma Reactor is now installed. This is one of the two modifications I made to him. Oh, I forgot to put a focus lens because I'm stupid. Madurai. Okay, sorry about that. And anyway, back to the build. That's one of the things I did. Now the other thing that I did is also add one Forma. Again, we do that in actions. We go to polarization and we can add a nice son of these symbols. Okay, so the mods we're gonna be using aren't gonna cost as much as long as they have this specific symbol. And I put it over here for transient 42, this Y thing, which is called Madurai. Yes, of course. Usually these are the offensive mods. So starting off with the aura, I'm using physique because I should Forma again. In all honesty, I should Forma again and try to use something that will help me out with energy, and that's gonna be energy siphon. If you don't have it, yes, it didn't drop for me either, a friend gave it to me. You can pick it up in chat and do not pay more than 5 plat for it because that's the realistic price. So ideally I would use energy siphon so I can keep on casting and get some of that energy back, but physique is not a bad choice. With power drift you can either use 2 or 2 drifts from my point of view. Let's see, what was the other one again. So you can either use power drift for ability strength, or you can use cunning drift for ability range. Is gonna depend on you exactly what you want to do. For example, if you guys would like to level weapons on Hydro and Sedna like everybody does, you might want to consider the range option. Fleeting expertise is a must because we're going to be spamming our avalanche or fall ability a lot, and we are interested in efficiency. Frost doesn't really care about duration, not really all that much, so we're not giving up a lot by using fleeting expertise. Transient fortitude again for more ability strength, and you will see this is the main point of the build, a lot of ability strength, and we'll get again minus duration, just like in the case of fleeting expertise, but as mentioned before, we don't really care that much about that. Intensify is a must-have for probably all builds. I honestly don't remember an intensify and a build that intensify wasn't a part of. If you guys got prime versions of any of this stuff, use your prime versions. I'm a pleb and I don't have fancy mods, so there you go. Stretch with auger reach, these are 2 for ability range of course, and we're gonna get 75% out of these combined. And if you add cunning drift as well, that's gonna be another 15, so pretty good. Next we have auger secrets, 24% ability strength. Right now this is a most sought after mod. The auger bonus set is nice to have definitely, but this is not why we're using it. We want that ability strength. Icy Avalanche, yes, Icy Avalanche is the heart and soul of the build. Avalanche augment grants allies within the radius a coat of ice that absorbs 60 damage per enemy hit, so that can stack up really crazy. As long as you use it smart, you hit multiple enemies, you will see that you will give your entire party shields the size of 2,000, 3,000 and so on and so forth. I think the biggest one I seen was around 3,000, so that is absolutely huge. You are buffing everybody. You're gonna be able to go for missions without anybody taking any bit of damage, and of course nobody will ever thank you, but that's not the point. You will know. Redirection for shield capacity because this is mostly a shield build, and I got plenty of shields but not a lot of health, so this is one of the things. If you wish to be a bit more tanky, a bit more cautious, what you can do is swap out auger secrets and change the slot here, because as you can see, because of the sign there, I'm kind of overpaying for this one, and you might want to slot in something like vitality, or if not, then if you have vigor or prime vigor, from my point of view, would be the ideal choice. For Sedna runs, to be honest, I don't really need it, but if you want more tanky, that is the way to go. I also got a tanky build that I'm gonna talk to you guys about in a different video. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Now let's jump into Hydron Sedna and see how it works out. And presto, change through the magic of video editing, we are now on set 9. You see, I already cast my first avalanche and everybody has a 1000 shield already. There's a couple of enemies over there. I use the minimap when I'm using such AoE builds, and that's pretty much what you're gonna do. You're gonna run from place to place and you're gonna cast avalanche. You're just gonna wreck absolutely everything. How high are the one-shots? Well, level 40s will get one-shotted by this. Again, it's gonna depend on you how much range you want to sacrifice for how much ability strength. I usually am kind of a damage whore. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, but I am a damage whore, so I kind of go for strength. I like to run around a little bit. I don't like to stay in the middle of the goddamn thing and just press one button. That's not very satisfying to me. So, what is the build used for? By the way, this is live gameplay. Well, you can use it for pretty much everything. You are buffing your entire party, so you really can do no wrong. What I like to do is, like, after I build up a big enough shield, like now 1.7k, is go ham with a big ass hammer. You can do that as well. You want to use it in sorties, you can use it in sorties. You're gonna be able to buff up your entire party quite nicely and provide a lot of damage mitigation and a ton of crowd control as well. Of course, in sorties, things are not gonna die in one shot. That goes without saying, even at the lowest level sortie, but still, the crowd control will be there. Also, the rest of your abilities also benefit from that huge ability strength and range we got. Like, for example, let's ride a wave. Look at that. Not bad at all, is it? As for his first ability, we all know it sucks and nobody uses it, so yeah, there you go. That's it. Big deal. As for the globe itself, look at this guy. Look at this guy, puny globe. First, let's kill everybody like so. You don't cover the entire map, even with the other power drift. Just so you know, you come like right at the edge of set. Now let's kill all of these guys. Hopefully these guys don't mind. It's just a demonstration. And now that I got a big enough shield, look at the other guys. Got shields, tons of shields. I love this. It's got damage. It's got crowd control. It's got sustainability. Pretty much whatever you want. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, we got the stalker! What up, buddy? Who are you stalking? Come back here. Did you kill your stalker in target? But I gave him shields. Tell me you did not did? I did? Okay, oh, heavy impact. Okay, so we did kill the stalker. Very nice focus there by my team. Let's throw a wave in here for the sake of throwing a wave. But in any case, there's not much more I can say about this build, except that I honestly love it. It works for pretty much anything, especially survival and defense. For survival and defense, this is king, without a question. I did run a couple of different frost builds, but none are as satisfying as this one, in all honesty. You're top on the stats, you're buffing your team, you are useful 100%, and nobody can really complain about you. And well, I think that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. If you got any sorts of feedback for me, by all means, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'm off. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. I should really work on a better outro.